first, financial expert Terry Savage is joining us. Let's start with the stock market. Up about 84 points right now. Yesterday, what was it yesterday, Larry?
It was down like 600 points or something like that.
So let's see what Terry has to say about all this. Terry?
Well, it just shows the stock market is very jumpy.
Yeah.
Worried about things, worried about the consumer slowing down, worried about manufacturing slowing down, worried about the Fed, whether they will cut. Of course, they've said they will, whether it'll be 1/4 or 0.5%, and worried about the election as well. So you're going to see a lot more market volatility. I'm going to say this every single time. If you're just doing this in your 401k, the Wall Street Journal had an article about the number of 401k millionaires just from being there, just buying the stock S&P 500 index. For you retirees, a bear market, if it comes at the beginning of retirement, could be devastating. So it's important to know just what your exposure is, but it's not worrisome to me at this moment anyway.
All right, let us get to viewer questions. Here's the first one, Robin.
I would like to give my son $7,000 gift to help him with a down payment for a condo. I understand it can favor me tax-wise. How do I prove it?
Now, you won't get a tax break, but it's a lovely idea. It's wonderful to get your son started in the housing market. And in fact, anyone can give up to $18,000 if you're feeling so generous to anyone. It doesn't have to be a relative without any tax consequences. Above that, you get into the estate and gift tax returns. It probably won't impact the vast majority of Americans. So you give it, there's no deduction for you to give that gift, and he accepts it, and it's not income or taxable to him. Let him go buy his condo.
All right.
All right. What do you think of Treasury notes for chicken money compared to T-bills is the question.
Well, so Treasury bills are typically 3 and 6 months that you buy directly at treasurydirect.gov. And Treasury notes, 2 years is the standard, but they go out to 3, 4, and 5 years. Now, here's what's happening. Right now, short-term rates on T-bills, 6-month T-bills, are still pretty high. They're around 4.8%. But if you move out and say, oh, no, I'll tie up my money for 2 years in Treasury notes, you lose a full percentage point. They're yielding about 3.8%. And if you run around searching for bank CDs, for 2 years, you'll probably be able to find a 4% rate. So the idea is, yes, you could get a higher rate now for 6 months, but when it comes time to renew, if the Fed's been cutting, maybe you'll have to take a lower rate then. So it's sort of a balancing act. You have to decide how low rates will go. Right now, short-term rates are a full percentage point higher than 2-year rates.
Okay, this person says I received an email from LifeLock stating my name was found on the dark web. All my credit bureaus are locked. How can we protect ourselves?
Okay, let's make this clear. Absolutely everyone's name is on the dark web, and your financial information, probably your social security number as well. There have been so many breaches, you can just about go ahead and assume. So this person did the right thing. The first step is to go to annualcreditreport.com, and through that, without buying any protection, just contact each of the 3 credit bureaus and freeze your credit report. There is no charge for that. You will get a PIN. Write it down. If you lose that PIN, you're just in a world of trouble. Then if you go out to buy a car or life insurance and they want to check your credit, you'll have to lift that freeze for a week or 2 weeks and then reinstate it again. Other than that, you should check your bank accounts regularly, at least once a week online, your credit cards. And when you do go to Annual Credit Report, review each credit report. Take a look and see if there are any unusual inquiries. That credit card you applied for will show up, but some strange thing, that would be a warning sign. So check your credit reports staggered throughout the year, check your financial accounts online, and then just realize we're all in the same boat.
Is there any easier way to do that? It seems like you'd freeze those credit reports every time you buy something. You got to go unfreeze. I mean, that seems like a real nightmare.
It is, especially if you're going to be doing something. You don't want to freeze it right before you're out shopping for a new car, because they are going to check. You're going to pay on time. They are going to check. You will have to refreeze it again afterward. Or in some cases, they'll say, how long do you want to lift this for? And you'll say 2 weeks, that's all. So, yeah, that's
so it's only for big purchases like that?
For anything where someone's going to check your credit.
I
now,
see.
Things like your car insurance, if you go to a new company, they're going to check your credit. That's part of how they rate you. So that's why you need to lift the freeze, or they will call you back and say, we'd love to give you this auto insurance, or we'd love to give you this life insurance, but we need you to lift the freeze.
All right, here's the next question. How do you feel about buying gold? Can you recommend a company to buy gold?
Well, gold has been very interesting. Actually, price of gold has been one of the best performers this year. We've got gold up over $2,500 an ounce, somewhere around 25, so roughly at all-time highs. The reason for that is gold has always been a store of value in times of concern. How do you buy gold? You can buy gold mining stocks. That's always a good idea. They typically pay dividends, and when the price of gold goes up, their fixed costs stay the same, so they may pay out more in dividends. The easiest way to do that is go to Fidelity, Vanguard, US funds, and buy a mutual fund that buys the shares of gold mining stocks. Now, there is one company that literally tracks the price of gold. It's listed on the New York Stock Exchange. The symbol is GLD. I've owned that forever, full disclosure. And when the price of gold goes up, that stock goes up or down. You might want to buy coins. You can buy either numismatic collector coins, or you can buy bullion coins, which are just based on the value of the gold in the coin, no particular rarity. You want to deal with a dealer that's very reputable. You can find one at the website of the American Numismatic Association. That website is money.org. And here in Chicago, I always use Harlan J. Burke on Clark Street in the Loop, Harlan J. B-E-R-K. They've been dealing in gold coins, both numismatic and bullion. And a final word, if you are going to buy coins, this is not something you put in your sock drawer. You open a vault in your local bank and keep them safely in there.
All right. You can always ask Terry a question on her website, terrysavage.com. Thanks for joining us, Terry.
Thank you.